We recently broke the news that Hamptons is now being used by Chancellor Muslim Society for daily prayers, in dedicated rooms that are unavailable for public hire. This includes 5 daily prayers, starting early in the morning and running into the evening, and when the centre is otherwise closed to its members and the public. If you've been affected by this planning breach, then we urge you to report this to the council, who won't share your name or details. By using Hamptons for daily prayers, CMS are stepping outside of the previous parameters set by the council in November 2020, and as such, has been reported again as another breach of planning. CMS submitted plans for pre-application approval in June 2020, which consisted of converting the members' bar and dance studio to use for prayers, and the use of the main hall for Friday prayers, for Ramadan and for Eid. The council advised CMS on the 23rd of September 2020 that planning permission was needed, based on exactly this proposed use of the building. Since then, after every reported breach, the council haven't stood by their decision, and have gradually just allowed the increased use to continue without enforcement, including Friday prayers, Saturday morning religious education, and daily prayers only throughout the month of Ramadan, and for Eid or one-off events, all within the current planning consent as a sports and leisure centre. This is now the 4th planning breach reported, and the 4th time that the council and their legal team will need to make another assessment about the legally permitted use of Hamptons. It comes just 8 weeks after the council refused an application by CMS for a certificate of lawful existing use and development. A CLUD would have allowed daily prayers without planning permission, and the full use of the building as a place of worship, making any subsequent increase in religious use immune from enforcement action. Despite the council's decision, CMS are just carrying on regardless, and are once again happy to flout the planning laws that are supposed to apply to everyone. Our weak city council are terrified of being classed as Islamophobic, and have failed to act on repeated rule bending by CMS, and in our opinion have done more to assist them than protect rights of local residents. However, this 4th planning breach is significant. The building is now being used as detailed in the plans that CMS submitted in June 2020, which the council legally ruled needed planning permission. Other hires and community uses continue to decline, with reduced opening hours, and it's often now only open for those attending for prayer. It's clear that use as a place of worship is now emerging as the dominant use of the building, which is significant in planning terms. It's no longer the limited use which the council have always referred to. Allowing daily prayers, which can be as early as 3 AM and as late as 11 PM, risks harm to the residential amenity and would expose the council to potential legal action from residents. By allowing these daily prayers, it would give the council no further scope in their assessment of any future increased use, effectively making the use of Hamptons as a place of worship unenforceable, thus creating a situation similar to granting of a CLUD, which is what they refused. Such a judgment would be the final nail in the coffin for Hamptons as a sports and leisure centre for the whole community. If you're a local resident or a club member that's been affected by the ongoing planning issues at Hamptons, then we encourage you to report this latest planning breach, and we've put a link in the description below. Stay silent, and the changes to Hamptons will be irreversible. Nearly 60 years of service to the local community by the previous and the current club will be lost forever. For more information on our campaign, then please check out our website and other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching.